Hello again. Well, Star Wars is definitely proving to be a big hit since I saw it, and $300 million was made in 5 days. Honestly, I sure we ever could have could, but nonetheless, I here to talk about that. I'm gonna be doing reference and coming attractions I saw during the whole thing. So first off, let's get the Dregs out of the way. Hey, fifth wave. It's another young adult book adaptation based on a novel I have never heard of, but I don't care. I finished Hunger Games finally. I'm done. But the intention means where to find them might be fun, since having a Harry Potter spin-off novel. Hopefully it'll be a good hit to make a quiz for the Asian movie as well, I mean. And next one's gonna anger a few people, I think, so Zootopia. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna see it. I'm just not. I mean, I like Disney quite a bit. I mean, it's the same. They point out in the trailer it's the same people that made Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6, and Frozen, but this is what you should follow up with? How do you get so many talented actors and give them scripts and suit their talents? I mean, there's one joke that got some lines, but I wasn't. Since a joke about the Salt DMV, which made it actually as tedious actually going to DMV is. I mean, that way should make it funny, but that's not one of them. So, when the trailer for The Incredibles 2 comes out, just call me. But now, there's gonna be, nonetheless, I'm gonna be playing good stuff as well, since I would have made separate videos on all of them, but for a second I'm gonna combine them since I'm getting close to my 800th episode, which should be out soon, fast approaching, and so going in, for a second I'm gonna be going in order of theatrical release, and the order I saw them, so Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice still looks spectacular with this new third trailer, which shows off more of the rivalry between Batman and Superman as well as Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. And Lex Luthor. Also get more stuff of Wonder Woman, as well as even Doomsday is going to be involved in this, looks like, which I think is honestly going to kick all kinds of ass. And as you can tell by my poster there, I'm definitely eager to see what's going to be done since Snyder made Watchmen, which enjoyed people all central action in that story. Rorschach and now second it's like kind of like deconstruction of Batman. Rorschach with the detective elements, and Niall the second for the flamboyant, eccentric, beyond your costume hero ones, and now he's going to be directing the man himself, and I'm anxious to see what Affleck can bring to the table on that, to be honest, and definitely looks very showy, and I definitely think he's going to have a big hit on their hands. And moving right along, Captain America Civil War. Trailer for that looks really intense, given how it's adapting a comic book, really intense. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to have to. In addition to showing the consequence of Ultron, it's going to have Black Panther in it. It's going to show Cap and Tony butting heads more, since that's actually some of my favorite parts of the Avengers films. Definitely looking to see that whole movie about that, and even though it's been conspicuous by its absence, they have confirmed that Spider-Man's going to be introduced in that verse, since The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was slightly less than, and hopefully single hero film is going to be a lot better in that case. I'm going to get more into it when I do a Phase 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe discussion later on the line, before Mr. War opens, of course. But next one, X-Men Apocalypse is really good. It's going to be the last one on the Prime timeline of movies. And it's going to be also... Oh, they're going to do more in the First Class timeline, since... And even if the design for Apocalypse is kind of like Ivan Ooze, which even Leigh Lamsey with a recut trailer showing that, I think it overall looks like a really cool movie. And also, Quicksilver's going to have a bigger part, since 3 minutes of Ledger him took a whole month to film, quite a singer. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the characters are going to be done, since and they also teased Wolverine actually finally wearing the classic outfit, making it work with all the yellow duds, the horns, everything. Should be pretty cool. And last but not least, by any means, is Star Trek Beyond. And since Abrams is going to be occupied with wars, he's going to be producing the film, but it's going to be directed by Justin Lin of the Fast and Furious films. I haven't seen Fast and Furious 6 yet, but I'm definitely going to have to now, and going to be co-written by Simon Pegg, who's replacing Melissa Scotty. And it's going to be really cool, celebrating 50th anniversary of the franchise, and that summer it could potentially be on DVD or digital by the time the original series first aired in 1966, and in order to get ready, I definitely want to do the Next Generation movies and both the alternate reality films like I did with the first 6 in the Darkness. I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to review it yet. I just was really busy in 2013, and it definitely looks like it has a lot of explosive action. Also, the Enterprise crashes and separates the crew onto some planet. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, to be honest. I'm not worried at all, since I like the alternate reality film so far, and for those films, I really can't imagine being with Star Trek 5. I really just can't. Because at the very least, it looks very well made, since it's going to be spending $150 million on the picture. Sure, it definitely looks very impressive, and since you're probably going to have to see some previous material, but that's the wonderful thing about the alternate reality films. You can follow them even if you've never seen a Trek episode in your life. And it's going to be the last video before Christmas time, so I will definitely be looking forward to seeing you then, and I know I'll definitely look forward to seeing all these movies when they come out, except the ones I think are gonna suck. So, be seeing you all. Happy holidays.